Hey everybody, it's time for a solo collection video. I can't even fit them all in the frame here. So this is my solo collection. I'm out of the way so you can see everything in here. I'll probably come back in a couple minutes. But as you can see, this is about, I would say, 95% complete. There are still two that I do not have and one that I don't have by choice. So there are 20 figures here. There are still the Imperial Trooper from SDCC that I need to pick up. The Han from Walgreens when he's younger, which hasn't come out yet or is just starting to come out. And then there's also the non-flocked version of the Chewbacca that I chose not to have that variant. I just have the flocked one. So there's 3 pieces missing to technically be called a full collection, but I'm good with this right now. So let's take a look at each figure from the movie Solo: A Star Wars Story. So this is my solo collection. Again, it's 20 figures so far. There are at least 2 more individual characters that I don't have and a variant of one that I just decided not to get. I think some people could be a little picky about saying that the collection is incomplete without all the variants, but I'm not going to go with that. So I'm going to go in numerical order. At the front is most of the original common wave. On the back are a bunch of the store exclusives, and up here are just some 2-packs. So the first one is going to be Han Solo. This is the regular Han Solo. He is number 238. That's where the numbering starts for this collection. As you can tell, they all have these yellow boxes with the yellow lettering and the yellow logo. The collection on the back, which is all of the commons, well, most of the commons. There is at least one exclusive on the back here. This is young Han Solo as he's seen in most of the movie. Of course, he's got his blaster there, his signature blaster, his signature belt and holster, and he's got a brown jacket. Next we have Chewbacca with goggles. This is the flocked version from Box Lunch. He is the same number 239, as the non-flocked version. You can see he has a metallic blaster, his double bandolier, goggles, his teeth are nice and white, and he's very fuzzy. Number 240 is Lando Calrissian. This is as he appears in most of the movie. He's got that cocked eyebrow, he's got his blaster, silver blaster, open tie, yellow shirt, black patent leather boots, and the cape. Next we have number 241. This is Kira, played by Emilia Clarke. She's got that little stripe in her hair right there, ponytail. She's wearing a fur capelet. She's got a blaster holstered on her skirt, wearing long boots and a leather skirt. She so far is the only variant of Kira that I have seen. If they're going to put out an evening gown version of her, I'm not sure. But maybe there will be a second wave. I don't know. Number 242 is Tobias Beckett, as played by Woody Harrelson. This is as he shows up in the movie. When he's introduced, he is in the Imperial Trooper armor that he stole, with goggles, a blaster rifle, his armor you can see underneath there. There he is. He's got the Imperial hat and the jacket. He's wearing boots and gloves. And he does have bags under his eyes. And there is the painting on his face, his beard and mustache. Next is Val, played by Tandy Newton. Just get that little curly Q on her forehead. She's got a nice silver blaster. She is dressed in her mountain gear, her climbing gear, for the train heist. Lots of cool details on the back of her. Very cool character. Wish we would have seen a little bit more of her. She was number 243. Number 244 is the alien Rio Durant. He has 4 arms, as you can see. He's kind of an ape-like creature. He is voiced by Jon Favreau in the movie. He's got a little headset there, red tinted goggles with some little levers on top. Also has a nice silver blaster in his climbing gear also. Holster on the side. He's got very detailed feet. And there he is. You can see his 4 arms back there. Very detailed hair. Number 245 is L337. This is Lando's droid. I think she would probably object to that description. She's no one's droid, but nonetheless, she's the droid that hangs out with Lando. So you can see she's got all sorts of wires sticking out of her. She doesn't really have feet. She does have hands. She's got a lot of detail on the back. She's got a lot of wires sticking out. She's got this little thing right here. She doesn't really have eyes. This is sort of functions as her mouth, but you know, got a little antenna back there. She is a very interesting droid. I really loved her in the movie. Number 246 is the range trooper. You don't see these guys for very long in the movie, but they're pretty impressive. They are around during the train heist, trying to protect the Imperial shipment. So you've got the guys with the gold visors. The helmet is sort of modeled on the shore trooper or the tank trooper from Rogue One. They have the blaster, the white blaster. They've got some fur because they're in a cold climate, so they're almost like snow troopers. And then they have these boots, these sort of magnetic boots that keep them on the train to protect the train so they can go outside while it's moving. But all in all, pretty impressive looking trooper. This is number 247, Enfys Nest. She sort of rounds out the Commons collection. She is one of the most detailed and cool figures in this collection just by looking at the detail on her helmet. You can see all of the metallic and all of the sort of etching of the bone, all of the fur details, her gauntlets, her staff. She's got the bone chest plate. She's got these sort of leg coverings. She is very, very impressive as a pop. Really, really well done. So much detail on the belt, on the chest, on the arms, on the helmet, and just an all-around cool character in general. So now we're going to start with the exclusives. This is number 248, the Mud Trooper. He is a Funko Shop exclusive. And like all of the troopers in the Star Wars set, he's very detailed, very cool. Lots of metallic elements on the Solo pops, which is really neat. He's got boots. You can see his armor underneath there. He's wearing a cape. He's got his goggles strapped to his helmet. He's breathing through this little apparatus. He's got that army green thing going on. This is the sticker from Funko Shop, limited edition. And he is listed on the back with all of the commons. Confusingly, this is also 248. This is the Target exclusive Han from the train heist. He's wearing goggles and a fur coat with climbing gear, gloves, and some windblown hair. Again, lots of cool metallic gray details on here. There's his blaster and all of his equipment on his belt. Just wearing black boots. The goggles are see-through acrylic or vinyl. And there he is with the sticker. This sort of thing drives me nuts when Funko numbers them the same thing. It just really messes with my OCD. In the end, it doesn't really matter, but it really irritates me. So there's no 249, although I'm guessing Han was supposed to be 249. Whatever. This is number 250, the Walmart exclusive Tobias Beckett. This is Beckett as he appears in most of the movie, or at least towards the end of the movie. This is him out of the Imperial costume that he stole in his regular digs. He's got two blasters and a coat with the little flap on the back. He's got the disheveled hair, the belt buckle that all of the Star Wars characters seem to share, and the brown boots. This is definitely more representative of who he is in the movie as opposed to the common one. I'm not sure why that was the common and not this one, but this one's very nice. I like the pose. There's the Walmart sticker, and there is the illustration on the side. Number 251 is the variant Lando from Hot Topic. This is Lando from the end of the movie with the little tropical shirt on. You can see all the detail. He's got the red tie, the white patent leather shoes, the white cape with the blue lining, side holster, and of course he's still got that cocked eyebrow. With lots of stubble, and of course that stash. Here's his box with the Hot Topic sticker, and there is his detail on the side. Number 253 is Dryden Voss, as played by Paul Bettany. He's actually, I guess, an alien and not a human character, which, I don't know, I guess that these are not scars, these are just markings on his face from whatever species he is. But then, of course, you have the little metal scar band-aid thing holding his head together. He's blonde, of course, clean-shaven. He's got that little ring from Crimson Dawn, and he dresses in black with this white cummerbund thing. He's got a big sort of prosthetic shoulder. Covered by his half cape. There's a lot of capes in this movie. That is Dryden Voss. He's the newest addition to my collection. He is the FYE exclusive. The FYE sticker for Dryden Voss. And there he is on the side. And in this picture they only show one scar, not all of them. Number 254 is the Dryden Gangster. He is a Target exclusive. I believe he was supposed to be a Toys R Us exclusive before Toys R Us went under. But anyway, he's very, very interesting. He's sort of another sort of ape-like creature with the flared nostrils and the teeth. He's got this very cool detailed helmet with gold metallic accents on it. Same with his blaster. You can see all of the gold metallic accents on it. He's very glossy black. Hard to see a lot of the detail, but he does have a lot of it in there. Very plain on the back. A very interesting and detailed character if you look closely enough. You can see the molding on his helmet there. Very cool. A lot of work went into this one. This is his Target sticker box. You can see he's kind of got a sneer on his face. There he is on the side, Dryden Gangster. The next one I have is an unnumbered 2-pack. This was a GameStop exclusive, and it is the fighting droids from the scene where Lando and Han meet for the first time. So you have the first one here is this green painted gonk looking droid. He has this little saw blade here, mechanical arms here. He's got like a hammer or an axe right here, a little visor up here, lots of detail here, little red paint marks on the side, on the corner. He's very boxy, doesn't have a lot of bobble, but the bobble is there. And then his the signature sort of gonk droid feet. Again, lots of little silver metallic details on this set. Interesting mold. He's even got a little tube coming out here. Then we have this big guy right here. I'm not familiar with what kind of droid he is, but he's got this grill right here. He's got this sort of battering ram arm. Does kind of twist a little. And then he's got the chains on the side. The chains are really well done here. You can see how they're kind of swinging. And then he's got sort of a bar on the back, lots of detail on the droid body here. Lots of interesting details on the mold. Even on the bottom here, you've got some detail. So these are the fighting droids from GameStop. This is the 2-pack box with the GameStop exclusive sticker on it. And for the final 2-pack, unnumbered, we have the Han and Chewie in jail double figure. So I kind of count these as 2 separate figures, except you can't really take them off the base, and if you tried to separate them you would actually break the piece. So I guess it depends on whether you consider this 1 figure or 2. I consider it 2 because it does have 2 baubles. So you have this cool double base that I don't think they've done for Star Wars figures before. Again, with the silver metallic detailing here, the feet cuffs. You've got Han here, who is in his Mimban trooper gear. He's got the breastplate and the coat, which is the same as the one that Tobias Beckett is wearing in his common. And he's got the armor on the back detail with the little red armband. And of course he's got lots of mud on his face, very dirty. Not quite as muddy as he is in the movie, but you know. Then we have Chewbacca, who is very sad Chewbacca. You can see he's very wet and muddy and sad. He doesn't have a bandolier. He's just a Wookiee fighting for his dinner. So he's painted very basically brown. There's not a lot of, I mean, there's some gradation in the way that he's painted, but you can't really tell that, I mean, he's supposed to also be covered in mud, so he just looks really wet and shaggy. But he does look very sad. You can see his teeth poking out there, his nose, and his eyes. So this is my full Solo collection for Funko Pops. Again, there are 2 that have yet to be released, one for SDCC, one from Walgreens. There's also the variant of Chewbacca that I chose not to get. I chose to get the flocked one instead. So it's technically not a complete collection, but it is 20 figures. Quite a big collection. I'm not sure if there's going to be a second wave, but it'll be interesting to see if there is and what they will do for that wave. There's lots of possibilities, and this particular set I feel is really well done. Like I've noted several times, there's lots of cool metallic details. The moldings are really detailed. The characters sort of run the whole range from Empire to Outlaw to main character to side character. They're just, you know, characters you see for 3 seconds. It's really interesting and fun grouping. So I really do enjoy the Solo collection. I do hope there is at least another wave. So I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my collection. If you would like to see any more of my Star Wars collection, whether it's by movie, by character, or whatever, please let me know down below. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. I really enjoy all the great comments that you guys leave. I did film a Get Ready With Me for this look that I'm wearing on my face, where I talk a little bit about Star Wars and Star Wars fandom. I don't know if I'm going to post it. It's a bit rambly. If that is something that you're interested in seeing, please let me know, and I will probably really edit it down, but I will post that. And again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.